fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fair, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one make a man. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. It's good, y'all. It's your big homie, Big Bad Day, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for appreciate everybody for tapping in and tuning in. For all the people who gonna be here, and you know, the few couple who are here now, I appreciate you so much. I hope y'all are ready. Like I always say, man, I got one for us, man. Like I said in the title, there is no future without families, man. We keep feeding into all different agendas, man, that lead us to the point of no return, man. And I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all, man. I hope everybody's doing good, man. This ain't doom and gloom. This ain't negatives. This is forward thinking, man. And if we don't start thinking ahead and thinking forward, we're not gonna make it. We're gonna get caught up into some shit that we can't get out of. So first and foremost, shout out to everybody who's here, man. Like I was saying though, we won't have a future without families, y'all. Let me say this. Simple as this. You were born with a reproductive organs, right? You were born with reproductive organs. What's good, BH? What's good? Whether you can reproduce or not, that's not relevant to what I'm saying. But what I mean is you were born with the ability, majority of us were born with the ability to reproduce, right? There is a definite reason for that. God made man and he made woman, right? I know we're living in a time now
where God is not as prevalent as it should be. I know we're living in a time now where man feels like his wants and his needs outweigh the greater good to society. I know we're living in that time. I hate that we're living in this time where people don't realize who they are and what they're born to be. I don't like that we're in this, but this is where we're at. We're in a time now where you can be whatever you want to be. You can not necessarily be what you want, but we're living in a time now where you can trick yourself into identifying with whoever you want to be, right? We're in a time where people don't even have the mental fortitude to stay down and stay rooted, stay down and stay rooted. We're living in a time where people going with the flow, they're going with agendas, they're going with what the world told them. And they're pretty much a lot of the shit where that people are doing now is some brand new shit that's not been done before in a mass amount of scale. Like the way we're living now in this do what you want, do what thou will, satanic type of lifestyle, this has only been going on for the last 30 years or 40 or 50 years. Um, People always had rules and regulations and blueprint guidelines. Everybody's always had, even if it was a personal limitation, people always had limitations, and limitations are not a bad thing, y'all. If you don't have a stop sign to tell you when to stop, to give you that limitation, you just gonna go straight head forward in the traffic and possibly cause an accident. So you need limitations, you need guidelines, we need laws, we need ground rules. Everybody needs it. You need what do you call that? Balance in life. You can't go through life and think and do what you want and only do what you want and not consider other people. Because if you do that, that's like totally being selfish and inconsiderate. And what is that gonna get you? You know what it's like to have some of y'all know what it's like to have an older, bigger sibling, or older, bigger brother, older, bigger sister who was mean to you, who was rude to you, who didn't share with you, who didn't include you. So a lot of y'all, some of y'all might already know what that feels like. You know, this world, everybody says stuff like, I don't want to live like back in the olden days. This ain't the 50s and 30s and the 40s no more. People say this every day, right? All the time people say that shit. Man, this ain't back in the day. You can't just live like you used to live. Well, let me ask you something. What has changed about humans? What has changed physically about humans since our beginning of our existence? Exactly. Nothing has changed in humans since the beginning of our existence. Physically, nothing has changed. You're going to be born with male genitalia, female genitalia, and you're going to have whatever comes with that. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter what shape you are, how tall you are, how big you are, how small you are. That's all environmental and your parents and shit like that. It's a genetic and environmental, aka what you eat, how you was raised, all that. So how you look is irrelevant to who you are. Because if you were born with male genitalia, that's who you are. If you were born with female genitalia, that's who you are. Now, you could chop it off. You could add something onto it. You could play with it. You could ignore it. You could do whatever you want with your genitalia, but that does not change who you are. We have been living in a time where we've been tricked out of reality. And it was a big reason why we've been tricked out of reality. See, a lot of people may not be old enough to see it. You might not be smart enough to see it. You might not even have a vast enough, big enough mindset to see it. But for people like me, I see it clear as day. What's good, SS? And I'm definitely gonna reach out to you. I've been busy as hell, but look, we're living in a time where people are living contradictory to what God has people are living contradictory to what God created them to be, right? And in that state of confusion, in your state of delusion and confusion, you went against your path, you went against God, and you altered or veered off the path, right? But that doesn't mean that life doesn't stop. Just because you turn right or you turn left off the road, that don't mean the road doesn't straight. The straight road doesn't lead to the destination. The straight road always gonna lead to the destination. Whether you went in a loop-de-loop or a circle or did a U-turn, it don't matter. That's your choice, and then your destination will be altered. Let me tell y'all something. No matter what you do with your life, you will always reach a point where reality sets in. No matter how you trick your life or how you live your life, there will always come to that point and that moment in your life where reality sets in. It could be when you're 50, it could be when you're 30, it could be when you're in your 20s, it could be when you're in your teens if you catch the ball quick enough, if you want to learn and want to understand things as they are. But whenever you get to that point of realization, no matter what you've done in your past, to that point that led up to that point, it's irrelevant. Because let me say something. I know a lot of women who in their younger years said they didn't want to have families and didn't want to have children, right? And a lot of these women that I'm talking about are beautiful, gorgeous, pretty women, right? Pretty girls, pretty women, pretty young ladies. These pretty young ladies, most of them are the pretty ones, and I'm just going to be all the way honest about that. Because the prettier you are, the more options you have, especially for women. And this really goes for women. The more beautiful a woman goes, the more options she has in the world, because she can go over here and this nigga gonna take over her. She can go over here and this lady's gonna help her out. She can go over here and befriend this person and she'll help her out. It gives you more options. More people want to be around you because you're cute, you're cool, you're sexy. A girl might want to be your friend because you're more attractive, and she might feel like you'll attract somebody to her or attract people to the group because you're pretty. See, it's a lot of reasons, but the fact is, the more prettier a woman is, the more options she has in her younger years, right? But what women don't realize, and I'm not talking about for all, I'm talking about the majority, because majority of women that I speak to don't understand life. And I'm going to be all the way honest with y'all. Majority of the women that I communicate with in everyday life don't understand life. They might be smart. They might have their right head on their shoulders. They're not even messed up people, but they do not understand life. And I'm going to tell you why. A woman without a man is almost like a headless horseman. And I'm not saying she can't think for herself. I'm not saying she can't survive. I'm not saying she can't rationalize and be logical. That's not what I'm saying. But a woman without a man is like, will go in the direction of her choosing. And I'm gonna tell you about women. Women are fun-based creatures. And this is not I'm not going to do a whole woman speech, but this example. Women are fun-based creatures. Women like to feel good. They like the pleasures. They are pleasure seekers, most of them. They're pleasure seekers. They like to have fun. They like to be entertained. They like to laugh. They like to be catered to and pampered and boosted their egos. And, oh, baby, you sexy. Oh, baby, you pretty. Y'all like that shit. You like to be complimented. You like to be taken care of and all that shit, right? So in the younger years, they think that shit is going to be forever. They think that, what's good, Free? What's good, E? In their younger years, they think it's going to be, in their younger years, they think that they're going to be forever wanted and be forever attractive and be forever like they think this shit lasts forever. But a woman's beauty, like I always tell y'all, everything's good, bro. A woman's beauty, like I always tell y'all, is like a flower. A woman's beauty comes in her younger years. A woman's beauty sprouts in her younger years when she's in her 19, 20, 21, all the way up to 30. A woman's beauty is from 20 to 30. I mean, I don't like younger girls, so anything under 20 is just unthinkable for me. So a woman from about 20 grown years, 20 to 30, that's her prime time. That 10-year time span is the main time a woman has to find her husband, figure herself out, get herself together, and become a wife, and then become a mother. Those are her times right there. Because if you go past 30, you're not going to be easily family oriented. You're not going to be easy to live into a family structure, because listen, we're talking about family, so this is why I'm talking about a woman. Look, if they go past their 30s, say a woman goes past her 30s without finding a serious relationship or finding a husband or creating a family. For one, her attractiveness will start to decline. It doesn't have to be each woman declines at 30, because some women stay beautiful all the way up into their 50s. I've seen it. And with makeup and all this hair and cosmetology, man, women are looking real good nowadays. So, but after their 30s, they start to degenerate, because I'm going to say something. By law of nature, once you found your husband, what do you need to be totally attractive for? And this is why when people get together, they get comfortable. After they've been with somebody for a certain long time, they start getting comfortable. They start not dressing to impress. They start being themselves and being comfortable. This is because you should get to a time where you should be comfortable with your mate. You shouldn't always have to be fake put together and all that shit to be with somebody. Because if somebody can't take you from fresh face, fresh out the bed, stank breath, stinking ass, ready to get in the shower, then they not gonna be in love with you anyway. Because if you're in love with somebody's vanity, if you're in love with somebody's beauty and only their exterior beauty, their outside lookings, when that shit starts to fade, you're gonna get rid of her and replace her. If you was only based on that. Or if it starts to fade, you'll go out and pay for her a BBL. You'll go out and pay for her some Botox so she can look stupid as hell and, stupid. But this is what women do, because a lot of women think they have to keep up with the beauty and keep up with the shit. Now, you do have to stay attractive for your husband, but you don't have to be tip top when you first met him, because beauty is not finite. Beauty is not infinite. Beauty is a moment in time. Beauty can last. Beauty can be preserved. It can be prolonged, but it's only for a moment in time. A flower only grows a stem out the seed and then grows a stem to grow a flower, then the flower blooms, and then the flower closes. And then it might bloom again, and then it'll close again. And it might bloom another time and close another time. But after a while, it falls off. The petals start falling off the flower. So the flower is not going to be as beautiful as it was when you first picked it up. A flower is not going to be as vibrant and as fragrant and as floral, sweet nectar smell like when you first found it. Because that nectar was there to attract who? Pollinators, aka men, suitors. It was meant to attract. To do what? To pollinate another plant, aka procreate. Our only sole purpose on this planet is to work and reproduce. That is our sole purpose on this planet, to work, live decent, and reproduce. If we weren't supposed to work and reproduce, we wouldn't have hands, feet, minds, and reproductive organs. Everything we have, everything we're made of, is to work and reproduce. So look, everything we have. Now look, back in the days, well, let me play this clip first off before I keep running my coochie eaters. Hold up. Just keep running my coochie eaters and shit. Let me play this for y'all. All right, let me turn this light off. Thank y'all for being here with me too, man. I rock with y'all, man, and I'm thankful y'all rocking with me, man. Let me show y'all something. Now, this before I'm playing, this Kim Jong-un. This is Kim Jong-un right here, and it's in subtitled, so I'm gonna have to read it. But Kim Jong-un just yesterday or the day before, this is very recent. He went before his country, and he told his country that they need to have more babies. He, as the president of North Korea, he told his citizens that there's not enough people and they need more citizens. Now let's play this clip real quick. It's only like a minute. Let me show y'all this shit. And play this. It said North Koreans Kim Jong-un became emotional international something. The dictator thanked the moms for strengthening the socialist state, but he also said that they had a huge duty to make more children. It is estimated that North Korea's fertility rate has declined over the past years. Kim said this was a problem for the whole of society. North Korea is one of the poorest countries in the world and needs the population to grow to keep its broken economy afloat. But observers say families are reluctant to have more than one child because they cost too much. Do y'all need me to read that again, or did you see it? Did you see it? Did y'all see that? So look, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. E. Look, now listen. Back in the days, here, let me show you. Back in the days in the 1960s, when we were the migrants, what nobody had nothing. We had no money. But guess what we did have? We had children. We didn't have no money in the 1960s, y'all. In the year 1960, people was making $1 a day. And black people was having, all people, fuck that, not even just black, all people having 10 kids, 9 kids, 6 kids, 7 kids, 11 kids, 14 kids. Man, there was a lady on there I showed y'all the other day. The lady was 28 years old and had 14 kids and was making $1 a day. Money don't make you. I mean, it's no. Listen, fuck that. I was about to say the wrong thing. Money doesn't control how many babies you make. It doesn't take $1 million to raise a fucking baby. They tell you it does. But I'm here to tell you it doesn't. You need money. Yes, of course. You need money to survive every day in America, to pay bills and all that, to feed mouths and all that. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm a poor black man, and I take great care of my 3 children. My kids are well behaved. I'm out here right now doing my show, and they're in there chilling, watching their show, doing their thing. And I could see them and got my eyes and ears on them. So it's not hard to be a fucking parent. It's not rocket science to be a parent. And you don't got to be a millionaire. You know what would make you have to be a millionaire to be a parent? If you was a loser and you did everything that you was told and didn't figure out nothing on your own. I need a swinger. I need a walker. I need a bouncer. I need a puller. I need a disser. I need a diaper wiper. I need a diaper warmer. I need a back layer. I need a this and that. I need a bassinet. I need a gubby dad. I need a bebba. Then your ass gonna be broken, looking stupid. And guess what you're gonna have? A house full of shit that you don't use. You know what I use the most with my children? High chair, stroller, car seat. High chair, stroller, car seat. That's the main shit I really use with kids. Other than that, you hold them. You play with them. You play with them. You know what I'm saying? You spend time with them. You speak to them. You communicate with your kids. It's not rocket science. And you know another thing, you could look at other societies, y'all. You could look at other societies like China, right? And say North Korea too. That's why I showed y'all that. But you could look at places like China who already for years have put laws and restrictions on how many children you could have. At one point in time, they had a law where you can only have one child. And that was a law at one point in time. I think the restriction went down. They brought the restriction down to where you can have more kids now because, you know, that's inhumane to tell somebody what to do with their life, you know? That's unreasonable. You know what I mean? So look, in China, they've been for years not able to make babies. They've been for years not able to do this and do that. And look at China, where you see China at. China sells humans in jars. They sell babies in jars to eat. They eat anything. They've pushed those people to a scientific experiment to the point of no return, where they can't even function in society because, for one, if you don't have no children, then you don't have a next generation, right? So you're stuck with the old, second-winded old people and the middle-aged people in your current generation. Once those old people clunk out, then you only got the middle-aged people. They're going to be the older generation. Then you don't have no predecessors to continue the work. You don't see now apprenticeships going on. You don't see master swordsmen teaching the young kids how to be master swordsmen. You don't see as much. Now it's going on. People are still teaching people shit, but you don't see as much. They took out automobile shop in school. They took out home economics in school. They took that shit out. They took out how to survive in society, how to balance checks, and how to have a budget. They took out financial classes out of school. They used to have them in school when I was in the 90s. They was teaching us how to write checks and mail shit and do all that in our economics class. But in these new schools, they don't even have that. They don't teach you how to swim no more like that in these schools, except for in the high sedity ritzy schools. Y'all don't even understand what you've been given and what you had and who you are. And the reason why you don't understand is because everybody's so wrapped up into these damn agendas, man. You worry about your sexuality. What did your sexuality get you? What did your sexuality get you? Everybody's so focused on their ping-pings and their wong-wongs. What the fuck does it get you? It got you nothing. It got you nothing. It got your booty's hurting and your head's confused. That's all the fuck it got you. And then what? After you have sex for 30 minutes, then what? Where's your financial institutions? Where's your systems of government? Where's your group meetings? Where's your council? Where is your elders? Oops, I forgot. You have no elders because with certain lifestyles, the buck stops with you. So society's done after you die. And people can't even rationalize simple stuff like that. You got women, you got people, dudes. Let me talk about the dudes. You got dudes out here who just run around having sex to think it's something to make them feel good, to please their ding ding. My ding ding is hard. I need to do something with it. A day, my ding ding. Get your ding ding out of here, my nigga. You just stick it in anything, don't know what to do. When something come out of it, a baby or a disease, you be all fucked up in the game because you think about your ding ding. My ding ding is hard. I'm not gonna stick it. Your fucking retarded ass, stop thinking with your ding ding and use your brain. These stupid dudes out here. Sex ain't for fun. It's fun when you have a wife and you say, come on, let's just have a little fun. Because if you have a wife, everything that comes out of the sex is livable because you're already married. Unless she's cheating, then you need to get rid of that motherfucker. Because that's the only thing that could come out of a bad relationship is infidelity and lies and deceit. If everybody's coming at the same page on the relationship, man and woman, and y'all in a relationship, committed relationship, and you don't lie and don't cheat, and she don't lie and don't cheat, where does the relationship go wrong? The problem with our people is, especially black people, we watch too much social fucking media and we watch too many people who have failed relationships and we listen to too many people who have no relationship and we just destroy our chance at having a relationship. You listen to your auntie, your mama, and your grandma, they ain't even got no man. Your ass was born by an accident. You was born from a freaky night of liquor and drugs. And Prince. Man, y'all don't even realize everybody's just out here free balling it. And then the people who are conscious, they usually suffer. Because the people who are conscious and have the fortitude and the dignity to not cheat and not lie and keep it 100 and shit, they usually get played. Because everybody else is so polluted and diluted, you think that's too good to be true. And more times than not, it is too good to be true for your ass. That's why people cheat and stuff too, because they're not good enough. They know they ain't no good inside. So they might as well just fuck it. Come on, you inky, my ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Your fucking stupid ass out of here. That's what people are out here doing. For years. People are just waiting my ding ding. Like, bruh. Can't even keep up with bills, can't even keep up with life, can't even keep up with your maintenance of your body and the health of your body and shit. Niggas' feet be stinking. Niggas' asses be stinking. But you worry about your ding ding? Nigga, you can't even wipe your ass. Nigga, grown men out here. There's grown men who can't even keep their ass from smelling like boo-boo. But they worry about my ding ding. So this is the world y'all are living in. I don't live in that world, but this is the world. And then when you got, and when you need families, let me tell y'all something. We're about to need families. People like, I don't want to bring kids into this world. This is a crazy world. How many people y'all heard say that? How many people have y'all heard say that? I don't want to bring nobody into this world. This is a crazy world. And guess what? People say that shit. You won't have nobody in this crazy world. You'll be alone in this crazy fucking world. Exactly, E. Exactly. You will be alone in this crazy world. And you don't want to be alone in this crazy world. Man, you know how much enjoyment and laughter I get from my children? They just might say some dumb shit and we just bust out laugh. They got their own. My kids have their own language. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'd like to see it, but we're living in it now, bro. We're living in it now, man. We're actually, this is Walking Dead. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all can't even see it because bro, this is Walking Dead. Yeah, he was alone. Fuck yeah, because everybody's polluted. It's only a few of us who stick true to the word of God. Let me say that shit again, man. It's only a few of us who stick true to the word of God. The rest of the motherfuckers be lukewarm, bro, or cold as ice, knowing what time it is. See, me, I know what time it is when I die, and I know I'm going straight to ascend. I'm ascending straight. You feel me? He said it's like what do you do if the rest just know? Man, it ain't really too much, man. I mean, I've been doing what I could do. You feel me, E? I'm just doing what I could do. It's the best I could do. And I do this in real life. I do this everywhere I go, and I'm preserving my children. So I'm doing my part in humanity, you know? The Bible said, let us make man in our image. That's what I'm doing. I did. That's what I did. You know, let us make man in our image. You know, my son, Lil Bede, has every he has every feature I have. He's literally my clone. Only thing he don't have is the third eye. You know, this is my little third eye. This shit, boy, this thing is for real eyeball. That mole is an eyeball. This motherfucker, it'll hurt. If you start touching that shit, it'll hurt, boy. You can't touch, you don't like poking my eye. Don't touch my eye. This is the antenna, y'all. You hear me? Straight antenna shit. And I ain't capping. The big melanin antenna. It's just a melanin antenna. You hear me? Oh, God. I used to didn't like having my mole, but then I realized what it is. This is my third eye, my melanin eyeball. And those who know, they know. But those who don't know, hey. I got some good live coming for y'all tomorrow too, man. Y'all gotta stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for it, man. Stay tuned for it. Shit's gonna be good. I got a good one coming up for tomorrow, man. I just said tonight, I'm telling y'all, man, with this family stuff, listen, let me break it down. Cause look, what we're dealing with out here, look, let me show y'all something. I'm gonna show you real quick. Let me show you what we're dealing with. To have families and shit. Let me show y'all something, how it goes down, man. Shit's fucked up. Listen.
Why are you recording? Baby in the house.
Why you come out here without my baby?
Don't you got a girlfriend? Why don't y'all go make a baby? Why?
What that got to do with my baby? Cause I got a girlfriend. What that got to do with my baby?
I don't want her around my kid.
But if you got a boyfriend, it's cool. So you
Why
can bring
are you
a boy.
worried about me? What the fuck?
So you can bring a boy, but I can't bring no girl around.
No.
So I'm paying $1,500 in child support, and I can't see my baby.
No.
See
what? See? Why the fuck is you recording me? See what? See what?
Don't have kids. Y'all don't have kids.
You weird.
Don't have kids. $1,500 in child support.
You weird.
$1,500 child support. I can't see my baby.
No.
$1,500.
In the house. You can see the baby, but not her.
So where's she at?
In the house.
So go get her.
No. You can go see her. I'm not gonna go get nobody. It's cold out here.
$1,500 in child support.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about I got a girlfriend. I can't see my baby because I got a girlfriend. But
no,
you got a boyfriend. But
okay, and so what?
Don't have kids, bro.
No, you don't have kids.
Y'all don't have kids.
You don't have kids.
Y'all don't want nobody like her. Don't have kids, bro.
And the sad part, look, I'm gonna break that shit down. Hope y'all heard that. The sad part about that is you could tell she likes this man. She was telling him to come in the house. I'm gonna tell y'all about women. No woman wants to be with no woman who had children with a man don't want to be with that man. Unless she was one of them dumbasses who just letting a ding ding knock at her door. If she just letting ding ding in, well, that's her fucking fault. But if any woman who had babies with a dude she halfway like that, she don't want to see him with another woman, and she really want to be with him, but she don't have the gall and the gumption to say that shit. You feel me? What's good, Colin? You know, she don't have the gall and the gumption to say that shit. So she'll play games with him, toy with him, shit like that, bro. Paying $1,500 a month for child support and still can't see the kid and shit. And she was like, come in the house, and you know how it goes, man. This shit is crazy, man. But this is the world we living in, man. You know, this is the world we living in, and you people just be like, oh, brother, you just be talking about this and that. No, man, women have some working to do. All modern people have some working to do. For real, man. Ding ding ass nigga, man. Can't stand them ding ding ass niggas, man. Girl, her ass was fat. But you see her ass, bro? Her booty was fat. Oh shit, she had big titties, man. Oh shit. Get your horny ass out of here and think. For real, bro. That'd be the dudes be getting set up. You want to come home with me? Yeah, baby, come on. Next thing you know, you getting robbed and shit by some dude. She left the door unlocked. This shit crazy. Yeah, they ain't heat like animals, but that shit ain't. You better have some motherfucking control, man. Be out here messed up in the game, trying to be thirsty. That shit'll get you messed up. Ain't no way, bro. See, I'm cut from the old cloth, man. When I was having women, always having women, beautiful, gorgeous women. So it is not. It ain't. It's different for me. I don't be thirsting on women like that, and I don't even lust. After I had my daughter, I stopped being lusty and shit. Except for maybe they mama or some shit, but I don't be lusting on women like that because it's unhealthy to lust. I'm gonna tell you something. When you lusting for something and you can't have it, you're tricking your mind and playing with yourself emotionally. And that's how niggas be doing insane shit and tricking off and paying for all this. And listen, you could trick yourself into a state of insanity, man. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna see if I can find this shit, man. Let me see if I can find this shit. It was a dude. Hold up. It's a dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'll be watching too much of this shit. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'll be online too much. Y'all nigga be online too much. Let me see if I can find that shit. Oh man. Anyway, I don't know. I forget. I ain't so good. But yeah, man. But yeah, if we don't get families, it's over for us, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. This shit is getting wicked out here, man. It's getting wicked. And people think it's about to get better and easier. Boy, y'all ain't seen them new Oh man, thank you, Colin, man. I appreciate you, bro. For real, man. This is real information, man. We need this, man. Like, people don't understand it, man. If we don't, like Kim Jong-un said, and I'm gonna play this for anybody. I'm gonna show y'all again if you didn't see it. I'm gonna play the Kim Jong-un thing, the clip. Because like Kim Jong-un said, I'm gonna read this shit. I'm gonna read it. Let me read this right quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. Okay, let me run it back. Let me read this. It says North Korea's Kim Jong-un became emotional at a national meeting of mothers. The Kim Jong-un thanked the moms for strengthening the socialist roles, but then he said the women had a duty to make more children. It is estimated that North Korea's fertility rate has declined over the past years. Kim said this was a problem for the whole of society. North Korea is one of the poorest countries in the world and needs the population to grow to keep its broken economy afloat. But observers say families are reluctant to have more than one child because they cost too much money. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened the other day, man. The president over there was crying because he's saying they need more children. And he gave the women a duty. Hey, y'all got to start fucking and making babies. Y'all got to start making some babies. Hold on. What light they need to go under? What light they need to go under? Let's get it. Hold on. They need to go on to that red light district. It's time for them to get to that red light. They got to put that red light on and get to it. Hey, man, I'm trying, man. We trying, Colin. I'm trying my best. Trying to show people the blueprint is easy though. Back to the basics. If you go back to the basics, y'all, let me tell you something. If you go back to the basics, you can't lose. If you stick to the basics, you can't lose. When you eat real things and do real things, you can't lose. When you drink real shit and consume real liquids, you can't lose. You lose when you start doing fake stuff. You lose when you start doing new stuff. You lose when you start doing weird stuff. What you say, E? Let me read that. Hold on. You said, I think their genetics are declining. People may not believe that's the reason. Ain't nobody's genetics declining, man. People are starting to die, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's really going on, bro. Let me tell y'all what's really going on, bro. The people who are in power are dying off. They're old. They're very old. So before they let you inhabit their shit, because this is what they think about this world. Before they let you inhabit their shit, they'll take you all out with you. I mean, they'll take you all out with them. That's what we're dealing with, man. Y'all don't realize that it's not a genetic thing. The genetic stuff that they're creating, because they are creating genetic stuff, but they're creating genetic stuff to find certain DNA. They're looking for certain people. They're looking for a certain genetic code. Because genetics, I was learning about genetics today, y'all. I was looking into it and learning about it. Genetics are electricity. Our bodies are like the ultimate, like I always tell y'all, our bodies are the ultimate Wi-Fi devices that can be drawn off or received. Our hands and our feet are receivers. That's why everything's like a web. When you get down into it and get real close into its webs, where these are receivers. Exactly, man. Exactly. I feel what you're saying, E. I'm just talking about genetically. Like, these people ain't, bro. They're still who they always was. They're just dying off, man. They're getting old. Henry Kissinger just died a week ago. 100 years old. That man lived to be 100. They're dying off, bro. They're getting old. They're not gonna let you inhabit this shit. You feel me? I mean, their genetics. No, bro. You gotta understand. Everybody was black. Everybody was African on the earth at one point, right? But then when Pangea happened, whenever that great asteroid hit or whatever that bomb. So why are they not? Hold on. So why are they children not taking up? Because their children have been included. Look, their children have been included. Their children have been, their children like hip hop. Their children like big booty girls. It's a wrap. Everybody loves this shit. It's a wrap. They don't care about their ass. Why you think Bill Gates said he ain't giving none of his children, none of his kids no money? He's not leaving none of his money to his children. Why do you think they said that? Because they don't care about their children. Their children don't want the same things that they want. Their children want to ride around, pop pills, and do whatever the fuck they doing. You feel me, bro? Like their children is listening to NBA YoungBoy. Their children is going to those concerts. Those rich people's children are the one who go to the concerts. They're the ones who front row at your favorite at their favorite rapper's concert. Yeah, this is old, man. Tell them, Colin, this is old. This is the blueprint that they've been talking about since George Bush been talking about this blueprint since 92. The first George Bush. This is post-Gulf War. This is NWO, y'all. This is the New World Order. This is the damn new restart. We're witnessing we're witnessing the fall of organic humans. We're witnessing it. We're living through the fall of the organic human. Pretty soon everybody's going to be non-organic. And because what y'all don't realize, most of y'all, let me get back to the light. Look, we're living through it, man. We're living through it. Look, what you have to realize is all this shit has been played out right before our faces and planned out right before our faces. Humans are so small-minded and simple-minded, they're waiting for one grand event to happen. Not watching all the knives and daggers that get stuck inside their backs on a day-to-day basis. They don't even see it, nor feel it, because the blade is so sharp. You know what I'm saying? The blade is so sharp, people can't even see it. They practiced what'll happen during these doomsdays, during Jade Helm and all these different I forget what is the Jade Helm where they did the practicing of the doomsday event, and they do have the ability to do that shit. They do, man. They're looking for whatever they're looking for, you know. They do that with those. Look, I'm gonna tell you, man. Those are the people who commit those krakatakatakataos. You know, they're not. I got a movie in there, man. Fuck a movie. Fuck a movie. Why do you think every time there's a prakapakatao that gets caught, they're crazy and lethargic and don't know what to do? You remember the dude with the orange? I don't not remember that motherfucker's name, and I'm not gonna say his name on here. But y'all remember that shooter dude with the orange and his eyes were all bugged out, and they put him to trial the next day after they caught him? Who the fuck goes to trial? You remember with the orange shirt? Who the fuck goes to trial? Yep. Yes. And the crazy part about that, all my hip hop fans, y'all might remember this. There was a Lil Wayne video that came out a week before that happened. Listen to me, y'all. There was a Lil Wayne video that came out a week before that happened with the same amount of skeletons in the movie theater that there were people that got popped in the damn shooting. It was a video. Look it up. And boy, I know what I'm talking about. It was a video where they had a fucking I forget what it was called. I don't know what it was called, bro. But it was a movie theater video where there was skeletons in the crowd of the movie theater, and that was a week before, and the exact amount of bodies that got popped was in the goddamn movie, in the video, the Lil Wayne video. So man, all this shit is right in front of your face. Motherfuckers are just too dumb and don't even care, even when they find out. And people like me try to put all the weight of the world on their backs. Like I could just save everybody. I can't even save everybody. I could barely save myself. It might be. If it's a video with Lil Wayne and whoever it was, that's that. I don't know who else was on it, but I know it's a Lil Wayne video where there's the movie theater and it came out a week before that happened. And that shit had the exact amount of boops in there. And that's a fact. So I already know, like, shit is real in the Holyfield, man. Man, at this point, y'all, we only got 6 years. We only got 6 years. And did y'all hold up while I got everybody's attention, while everybody's in here? Here, man, I'm about to put this, let me see. First and foremost, while I'm in here, while everybody's in here, did y'all hear about that law that got passed in New York? And it been a law. It been a law, but it's in effect now in New York. That's what's up. Did y'all hear what I said? There's a law. There's a law, y'all, where it's a law where if in New York where they say if you're sick or anything like that, there's a big list, a large list of sicknesses where they can say you have. They can say if you have this, and then pneumonia is on the list, y'all. Pneumonia is on the list. Simple, common illnesses are on this list. And then what they will do is come in your house and separate you and take you, whoever it is that's sick. If it's your child, they have the legal authority to take them. And if it's you, they have the legal authority to take you and put you into a concentration camp. A quarantine camp is what they're calling it. A quarantine camp. Hit the like button, everybody in here. Y'all hit my Cash App if you can. If you can't, it's all good. But there's my Cash App right there, man. Help your boy out if you can. But on some real shit. In New York. In New York, y'all. In New York. Right now. They got the authority. If you have a bunch of I'm gonna find the list. I'm not gonna look for it right now, but I'm gonna find the list of illnesses that are in this. They passed this around 2020, around COVID times, but at that time, niggas wasn't paying attention. People was cooking all their food, cooking gourmet, stupid, massive meals. You know, people was cooking all their massive meals on the first month or two, just cooking gourmet everything. Again, guess what? Oh, you thought you was going back to what? You're not ever going back. You're not ever going back. You know? Shout out to thank you so much for that, SS. I appreciate you so much. God bless you all the time, SS. You the bomb. Selena, you the bomb. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. For real, I appreciate you. But for real, I appreciate you. You don't even understand it. Thank you so much. But check this out. We got the law, y'all, where they come in there in your house and say, Put this thermometer up your mouth. Whoop. Oh, wave the wand on his forehead. Oh, come with us. No, mama, I don't want to go with them. Zip tie, bag over his head. He's contagious. Take him in. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All my people in New York, what you gonna do? When they say he got the sniffles, let's take him with us. What? Yeah, he got the sniffles. And under this law, he got sniffleitis. He's coming with us until further notice. Until what? Until he's cured of this sniffleitis, he's coming with us. You gonna get your baby back, nigga. I'm like, you all right? Yes, ma'am. What's wrong with you? Nothing. You want to eat? No, I'm fine. You're gonna bring back. They're gonna bring back somebody totally different, or totally altered. Cause what are they gonna do with you when you're at a quarantine camp? What are you doing? You're gonna do some medical procedures to me? Are you gonna keep me secluded from other people and isolated until I get to a better situation? And why would you let me go? I mean, why would you take me in if you just wanted to let me go? Why would you take me out my fucking house if you just wanted to let me go in 2 days? Oh, you just want to monitor me for 2 days? Why would you let me go? Why would you bring me in? Right. It's deeper than that. And I don't know how deep it goes because I'm not involved in it. But it's deeper than that. You'll come back totally different. You won't be who you were when you left. I hope y'all understand that we're living in through this. And I hope y'all brace yourselves. You think that first wave was something? Brace yourself. We built all this shit. My ancestors did. Ancient Africans developed all this shit. Sciences, colleges, knowledge, and all this mathematics. And this is all ancient African shit. But it's not about who made it. You know what it's about? Who's running shit now. And you know what it's about? Like I said, they're all dying off, so they gonna take your ass right with them. Y'all better wake up and smell the coffee, man. You better wake up and smell the coffee because it's brewing. Motherfucking coffee is brewing, bro. People think shit is... Listen, life could be a blissful life for you until the end of time, but guess what? You don't want to be wasting all your time being in bliss. Swiss Miss is good. I don't drink. I need some kick, boy. I need some kick to my cup. Give me some kick in my cup. This some Starbucks blonde roast with a little half and half and a little sugar. I need some kick in my cup. I don't need just sweet. But chocolate is good too. I love chocolate, but I need kick in my cup. Most of that, it's only like one of them chocolates that don't have babies in it too, man. You never tried coffee? That's what's up. That's what's up. But I need some kick in my cup. I'm gonna tell y'all how. Let me tell y'all a quick story. How I got hooked on coffee, man. When I was a little kid, this how I became a coffee drinker, y'all. And when I was in Chicago, a little poor little kid in Chicago, we didn't have much, you know, little poor little kids. So what we used to do to have fun, it was just fun for us. And now that I'm thinking back on it, we was catching a buzz, a real buzz. But what we would do, I take a pair of my mama's pantyhose. She had like some brown pantyhose, and I call myself being smart using her brown pantyhose, but I ruin them every damn time. So what I used to do, take her brown pantyhose, one of them, and she would always be missing it too, like a sock. Take one of her brown pantyhose, put that shit with some coffee, fill it up with the coffee, like about this thick, and then when they leave, we'll fill up everybody's cup with boiling water, right? Because we didn't have, I didn't know how to make coffee in the coffee maker. I didn't know how to do none of that. We was kids. So everybody will get some boiling water, pour it in cups, and we'll go around and just dunk the coffee in the cup, squeeze it out. Next cup, dunk, 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 squeeze it out. Next cup, dunk, dunk. Listen, you drink that shit with some sugar, boy, your ass will be having fun. You hear me? Drink that shit with some sugar, you be shooting BB guns at each other. Pa, 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 doing all kind of dumb shit, jumping off the refrigerator, pooh, running around. Man, come on, man. Mom and them at work, boy, we was having ultimate fun. What happened? He shot me in my eye. all that. You know, the 90s babies having fun with slingshots and BB guns and boxing. We playing pillow fighting, and boy, every day was a challenge to stay alive. Boy, I got hella stories from back in the day, but I ain't even gonna get into that yet. That's later on. But yeah, man, family is the only thing that's gonna help you survive, man. Let me tell you something. My shit was probably at 6. I was probably like 5 or 6. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I let my kids drink coffee. I don't give them a whole cup, but I let them. Now I do let them drink cappuccino, and if it's not cappuccino, because it's this one French vanilla that we can have with no natural flavors in it. But it's Folgers French vanilla too. They sell it at Walmart for like $4 and something a case. I mean a pack, but a little tube. But I get them cappuccino, and sometimes if I drink coffee, they might take my son. They'll take a little sip. My little 4-year-old, he'll take a sip. I give him a little sip. You know, not late at night though. But shit, I mean, let me tell you something, man. Everything that people said to us was a lie. Now, to drink coffee all the time for a kid, it'll mess their heart rate up. That's not good. You know, hell yeah. But like I said, it'll mess up your heart if you drink too much coffee if you're little. It'll give you arrhythmias and shit like that, give you a heart palpitations and shit. But it will not stunt growth and all that dumb shit. You know why those old dumbass parents told you that back in the day? So they didn't have to give you no coffee, so your ass won't be wired up. That's the only reason your damn mama and your auntie and all them lied to you and said that shit, because that's a damn lie. It don't stunt your growth. It don't do none of that. I'm 6'4", and I've been drinking coffee since I was a little boy. And I'm taller than my daddy and all that. So no, that's all lies. You know, all that shit is lies, man. That's mama and grandmama and them didn't want you to be wired around their house. So they didn't give you candy after a certain time, and they didn't give your ass drinks, juice after a certain time, and they didn't give your ass, man, they give your ass nothing. They ain't give your ass nothing. Me, as long as my kids ain't doing nothing wrong, you can have whatever you like. I said you can have whatever you like. You know why? Because there's nothing unhealthy in my house. We only eat basically chocolate. That's the only really candy we eat that's healthy. The rest of the candies and stuff is natural flavors and trash. We don't eat that. So it's only a little bit of good stuff we can even have anyway. So it's all healthy. Everything in that motherfucker's healthy. Everything. You feel me? Everything in there is healthy. So my kids can have as much as they want. You feel me? I used to like them organic coffee candies. Ooh, them was good. Talking about them little brown, the ones you suck on, them suckers was good, like the little toffee types, but it's the coffee. Yeah, them joints was good. They had the cheap stock brand. I mean, not cheap, but they had stock brand. They had I used to eat those ones that's made by a stock company. Yeah, man. I love all this shit. I'm a big foodie, y'all. I am the foodie of all foodies because I realize something, y'all. People don't realize your food is your health. What you eat and what you don't eat will make or break your life. If you fill your body with poison and death and shit like that, your life will be really jacked up. Oh, my head hurts. Oh, my stomach. I gotta take a shit. All that, just that crazy. I'm full. I'm packed. I'm congested. I need Pepto Bismol. Stop eating poisonous shit that your body doesn't want to break down. Fill your body up with a bunch of stuff that it don't want. It will reject it, and then after it rejects it so long amount of time, it'll start rejecting you to let you know, hey, change your ways or we're gonna shut down on you. Because when you get sick, that's what your body's telling you, to change something. When you get sick, your body's telling you, hey, sit down, stop drinking, stop eating. Why do you think you can't eat when you get sick? Why do you think you don't want nothing to eat or drink when you get sick? Because your body wants you to fast and heal itself. Your body is wanting to fast and heal itself. So it'll get hot and burn away some of the pathogens. See, people don't even realize fevers and stuff. Sometimes that's healthy because your body's trying to burn away a pathogen that's inside in your body that ain't going nowhere. So your body's going to heat up to where it cooks it off. Because how do you get rid of bacteria in water? You boil it, right? It's called pasteurization. When you get juice and it says pasteurized or flash pasteurized, pasteurization is just them warming the liquid up to kill bacteria. All that juice and shit that you drinking in the stores was boiled. All that juice you drinking in the stores was boiled, unless it's fresh, cold pressed juice. That's why it's called cold press, fresh squeezed cold pressed juice. That is the only pure, uncooked juice. The rest of that juice has been cooked. That's what's up. Yeah, you're getting to that point where you want only healthy stuff that your body's calling out for. And maple syrup's healthy. That's simple sugars. That's amino. That's good acids for your body. Sugar is very healthy for you. You need it. You need salts and you need sugars and you need fats to live. That's all you need to live. Salts, fats, and sugars. And it doesn't have to come from meats, you know. But I love y'all, man. I definitely appreciate you. Salinas, thank you so much for your donation, man. You mean the world to me every time, like, because life is for real for people like me. And I don't get on here to beg and I don't get on here for that. So I definitely appreciate you. Anybody who supports and donates and helps me. I appreciate that shit so much, you know, because I'm out here trying. And I'm not trying. I'm out here dropping the right knowledge for y'all to wake up and get on the right track. And it's up to you. I'm giving the water out. It's up to y'all to drink it. You know, and I'm actually giving the water out for free. People charge for this stuff that I'm doing. And I'm not charging. You know, so thank y'all for all y'all support. Thank y'all for viewing. Thank y'all for constantly rocking with me, man, because I'm very consistent. And I'm hoping that y'all can stick with me. And I'm hoping more and more and more people come to watch. No, but I'm going to tell you something. People charge for information. I'm going to tell you something. When you go buy somebody's book, they say, let me tell you something, bro. When people write a book, they say, I can't tell you nothing else. You got to buy the book. I'll read one page of it, and then you got to buy the book. I can't tell you nothing else about it. You got to buy the book. People charge for this shit, bro. People charge for information. People charge for stuff that could lead you in the right direction. Me telling y'all about shit like natural flavors is life-changing. If you get that shit out your system and purge that human flesh out of your fucking system, your life will change. But if you can keep consuming humans, there will be no future for you because you're a zombie. Hey, a lot of people don't give away recipes, but you're supposed to give away to your family though. Hey, listen, I give away the game. But what they say always growing up, y'all, the game is to be sold and not to be told. Y'all never heard that? That's the real code of this shit. The game is to be sold and not to be told. I don't believe in that though, because I'm not one of them type of people who want to profit off of I do want to be compensated for my work, but I don't want to profit off people's confusion because that's wrong. To profit off of people's lack of knowledge, that's wrong. I'd rather speed you up and catch you up to speed than do some type of exchange with you. But most times I'm trying to catch people up to speed. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if you eat healthy, listen, bro. Listen, E. You have to realize that a lot of the things that you and most people have been conditioned to eating are trash and are no good for your body. Potato chips are trash and no good for your body. Potatoes itself don't have nothing but simple carbohydrates and don't have a lot of real nutritional value. Shit. The most healthiest vegetables for people's bodies, they never even touch them or seen them in their lives. Because most people are programmed to eat slave food and dead carcasses. Programmed. Be it by their parent or by the goddamn society. They're programmed to eat a pulled pork, a meat, a barbecue, a chicken, a fucking turkey, a pig, a duck, a cow. Man, get out of here. Now you can eat whatever you want, but look at those meat-eating people. Look at the unhealthy people. Bro, there is a healthy diet and there is an unhealthy diet. And who said that? Too much wheat bread can tear stomach linings cause leaky gut. Let me tell you why though, y'all. Let me tell you why that bread can do that to you. It's not all bread. What y'all need to realize, and you have to realize, and if you don't care, it's not up to me anymore. That bread has calcium in it. That bread has bones in it. That bread has human hair in it. That bread has plastics in it, a lot of it. That's what's tearing your stomach up, the calcium. The heaviness of the calcium. Calcium is bones. Look, calcium is bones, y'all. Look at your bread. There's only one or two breads without bones in it. I figured the game out. Most of that shit has calcium propionate in it, calcium carbonate, calcium bicarbonate. Man, stop playing with me. Everybody needs to wake up. There is very unhealthy foods. L-casein, hair in the food, cellulose, plastic in your food. There's so much unhealthy stuff in this food. Healthy is to heal thy body, but that's physical only. Spirit, man, no, this body is physical. Bro, you're alive. You're alive. You're looking at me right now. You're breathing. You're alive. You got to take care of that body you're in before it fades and reacts to not being cared for. You have to take care of your body. The spiritual life is after death. The spiritual life is during sleep. We need not focus on the spiritual life into a full, complete essence. You focus on that being decent. That just comes with being decent. But I'm going to be honest with you. You have to care for your physical body, man. Exercising mentally, exercising physically, eating healthy. That's all you need to do. Them 3 things, man. Doing some mental activity. Video games is good for your brain. Music, all that. You already do your mental stimulation, your physical stimulation, and then eating healthy. And you'll be a perfect human vessel for whatever God wants you to be. When you clear your slate, you can put food on your plate. Let me tell you something about death, man. Let me tell you something about death. Death is a concept that was given to humans after a certain period of time, man. Humans didn't used to die. Humans didn't used to die. Humans used to live hundreds of years. And now still in these days, they can live hundreds of years. The reason why we don't live as that much long in America and in European-aided countries and continents is because we're being poisoned. We're being polluted. We're being bombarded with poisonous, plastic, humanoid, cannibalistic, savage foods. How could you survive when you're eating totally contradictory to how your body's supposed to eat? Let me tell y'all something, man. I studied dietitian. I studied dietitian shit on my own, right? We're not even supposed to eat scalding hot foods. Listen, we're not even supposed to eat scalding hot foods. It's bad for your intestine. Let me tell you something. Niggas are so dumb. You eat hot scalding food in America. This is why Americans are fucked up and their stomachs are all shit and shot. You eat hot scalding food and ice cold drink. So you're sending your body into shock. Listen, let me tell you how. Throw the hot food in your mouth. You blowing it. It's too hot to bite. Right? You shove it down your throat. It's too hot for your fucking throat now. Your esophagus is catching heat. You know, your esophagus is burning. Now, your lower intestine is burning. Then what do? Try to cool it down with an ice cold drink. Ice cold, first and foremost. An ice cold drink is going to send your intestine into the opposite shock. It's going to send your intestines into the opposite shock. So you go from fire to ice, fire to ice, fire to ice. Your stomach can't even keep up. Now your digestive system's in a state of shock because he don't know what the fuck, because it's burning them and freezing them, burning them and freezing them. We don't even realize humans are supposed to be foragers. Why do you think we got fingers to pick fruits, to pick berries, to pick? Why do you think we got grinders to grind? Why do you think? This is what I'm here for, y'all. This is what I'm here for. Why do you think we have canines and shit to rip through the husk of the fruits? We're not supposed to be eating animals. In the fucking wild, if you eat an animal, are you gonna just and eat him and drink his blood raw and fresh and raw? I know some of y'all are I know some of y'all are a little savage. I know some of y'all are a little savage and you like your medium rare steaks. I know you're carnal and savage. I know some of y'all are. I'm not faulting you for your savage carnal instinct. But guess what? In the wild, if you killed you a caribou, however, bow and arrow, hands, knife, whatever, are you going to eat it raw? You going to dig your teeth in it? Your teeth aren't even designed to rip flesh and hair and fur off the fucking animal. Your teeth aren't even designed to eat like that. You're designed to rip fruits. You're designed to eat husk and fruit and corn and berries and nuts and forage and hunt for your food and daily go get your food. You're not meant to gorge and gorge and gorge and gorge and gorge. A human is not meant for that. That's why let me tell y'all something. This is why your intestines is over 200 feet long or some shit, 150 yards. 150 yards. I know my shit. This is why your intestines is 150 yards long. Why? So when you're constantly foraging all day, you put 3, 4, 5 berries in there. You found 2 bugs. You ate the 2 bugs. You found some nuts. You ate a few nuts. You found you ate this. You ate this. So as your body's eating, it's going through your intestines and giving you bursts of energy. You're not supposed to be, oh, I'm full. I just ate 2 pounds of food. I just ate a buffet and I'm stuffed. That's not how you are designed. That's not how God designed you. You are designed to slowly forage as you go. But y'all don't know who you are. So you stuff yourself with fire foods that you can't even. These fries ain't hot enough. My fries ain't hot enough. I want fresh fries. How many of y'all motherfuckers said that? I know 1 million, because my people be saying that shit. I want fresh fries. If them bitches ain't burn in your mouth, you don't want them. And when you stuff them down so fast, they cook in your intestines. Me, I'm gonna be honest. I cook the meals, right? So I don't always get to eat. Well, now I do. I started eating at the same time as everybody, but used to when I was cooking my meals, I didn't get to eat at the same time as everybody. So I would used to eat a cold, lukewarm plate of food, and I love it. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? We've been taught and trained to live backwards. Everything they told you was a damn lie. Not everything. I won't say everything, because I learned a lot of stuff from these people. Most of this shit was a damn lie. I don't want no animals. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even want no animals. I don't want no meat. I bought my kids some humane vegetarian fed, some super expensive chicken, trying to get them some chicken tenders. They're super expensive or whatever, and I bought them a couple bags of them. They said it was the best chicken they ever had. But let me tell you something. Why did the chickens have to be vegetarian fed for them to taste so good? Why does the chicken survive off vegetarianism? Why does the cow live off of grass and vegetation alone? Why and how does the gorilla, the strongest animal in the fucking jungle, the biggest, strongest primate in the jungle, the gorilla, why does the gorilla only eat vegetables and fruit and bamboo and vegetation? but he's the strongest, most muscle-bound creature on this planet that'll hit you with an uppercut and your head will fly off. Why is he only eating vegetables? Elephants too. Thank you, Cherokee Tree. Why is elephants the largest mammal, one of the largest mammals in the world? Why does the elephant only eat grass? Because that's all you fucking need. But our slave masters. No, this is the facts. I am a giant man, 6'4", 200 pounds, who don't eat nothing but vegetables and fruit. I live off fruits and vegetables. And I don't eat babies. I don't eat no natural flavors. You're looking at an organic human. And I'm 38 years old. I'm not young. I'm old. I'm older. You get what I'm saying? So your slave master gave you death to eat. He gave you garbage, slop, death, trash. You had to eat a pig to survive. A pig is a vile animal. Everybody knows this. A pig is a garbage. A pig is God's trash, garbage disposal. Let me say that again. A pig is God's garbage disposal. I'm old, middle-aged, and I'm glad and I'm thankful. I'm trying to get to be real old. Listen. I forgot what I was talking about. See, I'm old. I'm old. I'm talking about animals though, but you don't need to eat vegetables. You were programmed. You were programmed to eat guts. You were programmed to eat chitlins. You were programmed and made to survive off chitlins and pig feet and pig lips and pig guts. And this is fucking trash. You're not supposed to eat somebody's innards. You're not supposed to eat a living creature's body. Y'all ain't got to that point of life yet. I'm sorry, but I've been there. Man, we're trying to get old, man. That's the goal, E. I'm trying to get old. But look, it is. Pig is God's garbage disposal, man. That's exactly what it is. A pig will eat anything they don't even have sweat glands. They consume and keep all impurities in them. That's why they're called a swine. That's why they're vile. That's why they're disgusting. You know? I am, bro. I gotta keep it 100, bro. I ain't sugarcoating this shit. And I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being myself. But listen, bro, on God, this shit is getting out of control, man. Y'all listen, I can't tell nobody what to do no more. I'm just telling y'all what the fuck. It is what it is, man. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great night, man. I got to get the fuck off here and I got to get me some good vittles. I'm about to go eat me some more. I got some dried mango snacks and I got some guava ice cream. I'm finna have some guava ice cream and some dried mangoes. Oh God. And whatever kind of juice I might wash it down with. Probably some acai juice. But yeah, man. Stay out the way, man. Don't eat that bull crap. Keep your bodies clean. Have a family, man. Find a good woman. Find a man. If you don't have family, if you got grandkids, take care of your grandkids. If you got extended family, just be there for your family, man. We need each other. Thank you so much, Salinas. I appreciate you so much, sweetheart. You don't even realize it. Thank y'all so much for always supporting me and watching me too, man. It means the world to me, y'all. For me to have a platform, big or small, to where I could just come and, keep it real with some people who understand where I'm coming from. Oh, you had some beets? Oh shit. Beet juice is crazy. That's pure blood booster. Pure iron oxide booster for your blood. Pure iron oxide booster. That's a blood juice right there, baby. Your heart gonna be like, thank you, 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 thank you. I know your heart is thankful right now. Shit. But y'all stay blessed, man. Do your best, you know. Do your best, man. I know you can feel it when you drink that stuff. That's pure photosynthesis. That's you getting root grounded energy from the beat, from the underground energy vibration, and you're getting photosynthesis from the sun. You're getting double ground vibration, grounding, and the sun's photosynthesis from the flowers of it. That shit is amazing. If you eat a plant, man, you don't need nothing but plants and fruits. Come on, man. Y'all don't even understand how serious this shit is. I'm about to go have me some berries and whipped cream. That's what I'm about to have with my ice cream. Berries, whipped cream, and ice cream. I love y'all, man. Thank you so much. Double portion. For real, man. Y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Look out for my live. I'm probably going to go live in the evening. You know how I do, around probably 3 p.m. Eastern time. Because I got to wake up, house right, and feed the kids and get everybody's days going. So I'll be on here in the afternoon tomorrow, y'all, and then at night too. So thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Salinas, for that Cash App donation, man. Anybody else can donate. Thank you so much if you can. If you can't, y'all donate with y'all's time and y'all's comments. So thank y'all so much, man. God bless y'all. Have a great night.